Well, hello out there in YouTube land. We got a big show lined up for you here today. Just kidding.
Good morning.
I get a copyright infringement for that. That's what one of my favorite YouTube people I watch. That's how they start. So Sports Talk J, don't come after us. Anyway, I hope we do have a big show lined up for you today.
I think so.
We are full-time resellers. We sell on platforms like eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, whatnot. A little bit of Amazon. A little bit. And we have a retail store in Myrtle Beach, brick and mortar, that we also operate. Mm-hmm. So we're just going to share some what solds with you today. Let you know where we got them, what we paid. Maybe give you some tips, or maybe you'll leave us some tips and comments. But anyway, maybe we'll spark something that will help you in your reselling journey, right? Mm-hmm. She's Robin.
He's Greg.
And we go by
Fresh to Retro.
All right, so for us today, it is Tuesday, May the 27th. Yeah, yesterday was Memorial Day, and I don't know, do you know how many sales we have, roughly?
14 to 20?
Well, 14 to 20. It was a kind of a slow day on eBay and the other platforms for us. I don't know. I mean, we've been doing this a while, and I should have went back and looked at some other Memorial Day trends and to see what to expect, but I didn't. I mean, we sold what we sold. It didn't really matter what we sold the other years. That's not applicable to now.
So I think for us, like every day is, I don't want to say the same, but we try to do the same every day with listings and the store, and like our life is pretty consistent, whether it be with reselling or, the store's reselling too. So.
It is.
So we try to list about the same amount every day. We hope to sell the same amount every day, but that doesn't happen.
I know our listings is varied here lately. Like, you don't think so? I mean, we try for them not to, but I know mine has. I try. We want to be consistent. She's looking at me like, why are you not being consistent? She makes me do other stuff.
Like what?
I don't know.
See, if I made him do other stuff, he'd be able to list it right all.
Well, yeah, we definitely want that consistency, though.
So how many do you think you've been listing?
Yesterday, not so many. Yesterday.
So yesterday, we had a new employee at the store.
My daughter.
So there was some training going on.
Yeah.
Which has to happen.
Well, and I did some other stuff too down there. Went down to consignment. Mm-hmm. But anyway, we're rambling, and you're here for what's sold. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just felt like yesterday was sluggish on eBay. As much as we try to be consistent, but typically I'm trying to list. We have two accounts. I try to list 15 to 20.
I think
every day.
If Greg isn't doing it one day, if he lists 12 instead of 15, he shows that, or in his mind, it's not consistent.
Correct. And how many are you listing on a small account?
Whatever you send me.
We've had a lot going on, honestly, just outside of work here the last couple of weeks. It's been a couple of busy weeks. So anyway, we're back on track now.
Yes.
Yeah. But let's show you what we sold before you click away. Hopefully you didn't click away already.
Look at the Camry.
That's why we've been busy. She had one of these.
Mine was newer.
It was newer. And somebody hydroplaned right into her. Not into her. Her sister was driving it. So now she has something different. Anyway, so we sold this 2017 sales brochure. Picked these up. Found them. A guy had them listed on Facebook. Boxes of them, boxes and boxes. I can't remember at this point what I paid him for all of them. It was very cheap. Do you remember hearing me say?
I keep thinking $50.
That's the number in my head. And we literally have boxes of these things, and they sell for what, $8 to $20 plus ship. It's crazy. We've had some that are much older than this, and you know, they sell. I don't know. That's all I know to say. They do sell. Car manuals, you know, like the owner's manuals, stuff like that. If you find it, sometimes you see it sitting around at yard sales.
That car that was just wrecked, we made sure we got the owner's manual out of it.
Yep. So yeah, that kind of stuff sells. I don't know if you, it's easy to list and easy to ship. All we do, we put it in a bag, and a little poly kind of bag, and we got some thin cardboard that we buy that we also use to ship albums with, and then drop it in a little poly mailer, and never had an issue with them.
Are these separate?
Those go together, okay. And then this. So we sold a CD. Who is it? Tracy Chapman. CD. We usually have quarters or less into media, right? Probably a lot less, but no more than a quarter. We've picked up media so many places. Don't really know where it's come from. We're selling a lot more now that we have the brick and mortar store. We're selling a lot more of the media in the store than we are on eBay, but we still have tons and tons of listings on eBay. So, you know, we'll list some stuff, a couple of media about every day, just to keep that category active on eBay, if you will. These sold on Mercari. Somebody bundled these 2 DVDs on Mercari and sent an offer, and so we took it. It's the Water Horse and Mishi, 2 DVDs. I don't remember what they paid for them, but I knew they would both basically ship for the, you know, no more than $4.63 if it needs to go media mail. A Panthers t-shirt. This has a little bit of an older number for us on it, 484. I'm assuming we either got this retail or online arbitrage. Or maybe in the store. I don't know. You got nothing?
Got nothing.
I don't know how much we would have paid for it. Sorry. Hopefully we sold it for more than we paid for it. This one came from, it's a BKE shirt. Picked this up at a yard sale probably 3 or 4 weeks ago now. If you watch with us any, and if you do, thank you. We appreciate it so much. I mean, seriously. Just trying to build a YouTube channel is hard. So if you spend a little time with us watching, we do appreciate it. Hopefully pick up a tip or something along the way that makes it worth your while. But a guy had a whole bunch of buckle stuff, jeans and shirts. So I think I picked up 6 pairs of jeans and a few shirts, and the shirts were $1 a piece, and the jeans were 3 for $10. So whatever this sold for, we have $1 into it. And you, my dear, sold these on the small account.
Those are kids' Columbia swimming trunks. I think we got them from Belts, retail arbitrage.
Okay. So hopefully we paid less for those than we sold them for as well.
You know, at the end of the year, the end of the season or whatever, you know, those box stores usually have really good deals. Just trying to get rid of stuff.
She's the retail arbitrage shopper. She knows it.
I haven't been doing really good at it lately.
We haven't put a lot of effort into it. We've come across other stuff, and we still buy hats because we love to sell hats, and so we still pick some of those up. But we have a lot of inventory, so I guess as our eBay sales have been a little bit slower and our store sales have been a little bit busier, we've tempered some of our retail arbitrage and online arbitrage. We're still doing it, but you know, not as much. Is all this from the...
I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, they were in the... Okay, so these next few pieces came from a recent... we refer to it as the pre-estate sale haul. So again, if you've watched some of our videos, you've seen that. We have videos on that where we went and picked it all up. But it was just a ton of clothes from an estate. We got the opportunity to kind of pre-shop part of what is going to be an estate sale. It still has, they're still getting it ready.
Actually, it's Thursday. It starts Thursday.
Oh, does it really?
Mm-hmm. She texted me yesterday.
So we may be going, and now that they've got everything kind of together, we actually have to go out there today and pick some more CDs up. We bought a bunch of CDs. That's how this started. And then she started asking us what else we were interested in. We just started talking, and anyway, but she found more CDs like in a binder. So we're going to go pick those up.
So we bought all the CDs, all the shoes, and all the men's clothes.
And all the hats.
And the hats.
Yeah, I don't remember what we paid for all of it, but the clothing we paid $400 for. She said it was, when we were talking about it, she said, I know it's at least 500 pounds. It was more. And we've said that before, and we have a video that shows how much it was. So anyway, these sold from that sale. Newport swimming trunks. Those sold on Poshmark. Some of this stuff sells, we're taking cheap offers because, or low offers, I don't know, cheap offers, you know what I'm saying. Because we don't have much in it and we just want to move it. Like this is a nice Tommy Bahama t-shirt, nice graphics on it. You'll see it better on the sold, I guess.
We took an $8 off.
So $8, but literally, I mean, it really is pennies that we have in this stuff. Pair of Nautica, just khaki shorts. I don't remember what they sold for, but you'll see it. Same thing. And then this one I listed yesterday, and it sold yesterday. And we've sold this before, or one like it. It's Baby's Coffee Shop. And I don't know what that is, but it might be like it is, you know, like one of those destination places that people like collectibles from. And that's what a lot of the stuff in the haul that we made was. Elderly couple, and they seem to pick up like these destination type t-shirts as they travel. A lot of stuff from Key West, you know, like a lot of Margaritaville stuff, a lot of Tommy Bahama stuff, a lot of Connecticut. Oh yeah, golf shirts. Apparently, you know, he must have been a big golfer because there's been pullovers, shirts, and a lot of them have the like a course logo or something on them, but they still are selling. I know sometimes that's a bit of a deterrent.
But it's actually kind of cool, like especially if it's like a Myrtle Beach one and you're from Washington, you know. It's kind of cool.
People are picking them up, and what else was we saying? A lot of stuff.
Yukon.
Oh yeah, a lot of Yukon stuff in there. Apparently, they might have been from up that way, but obviously a big University of Connecticut fan. So a lot of like the old women, you know, like a lot of women's basketball with their championship runs and stuff on there, and some of that stuff's selling well.
Well, they had Patriots. They had Red Sox. So
some Giants jerseys we've come across.
So I'm assuming they were from
up in that area. Yep. I don't know where this. It's a North Face hat.
I think we had to get that in a bundle because I don't think we would have.
Yeah, it's a pre-owned hat, so, but it is a North Face with some Fam Jam.
I think it's a Nickelodeon show. I remember looking it up whenever we listed it, and I'm pretty sure it's a Nickelodeon show or was a Nickelodeon show.
Okay, yeah, so that's either come from a bundle, a yard sale, or something like that. This one actually just sold. I think it sold this morning or last night. Anyway, I woke up and it was.
Where did it sell?
Poshmark. Sold on Poshmark. So it's a UNC hat. This is definitely retail arbitrage, I think. And yeah, so I always tell everybody we pay $4 to $10 for our retail arbitrage hats, just depending on how we catch them. And this one has like a kind of a mint green logo on it. Neat, a little bit different. Not your typical Tar Heel blue color. And then what are we getting into?
So these are Whatnots.
Okay, so we did do a Whatnot show last night, and we're fairly new to Whatnot. We've done, I don't know, 10 shows. Was that what you were saying? Maybe now. And so we're just starting to, it's kind of like this YouTube channel. We're just barely getting a following, starting to get a little bit of a following on the Whatnot. We do have some regulars now that come in almost every show with us. So some of these hats, honestly, we sold probably at just a couple of dollars over our cost. And we're doing that. One, we're trying to build a following on Whatnot. And, you know, for our regulars that come in, we don't mind to pass a good deal on. I don't know if they resell them back, or we don't really care. Or if they're just hat collectors. But like this hat, for example, we were selling them on Whatnot last night for $9. But I know we got these for $4 because they were on clearance, hard marked at lids at $5, and then we get we have a premium pass, and that gets us 20% off, so it takes them down to $4. So, for example, like I said, we probably sold 5 or 6 of these last night. 5 for $9. So I know by the time you take your little Whatnot fee off, I don't even know how much it is on Whatnot. Do you?
Is it 11%? I can't remember. We looked into it when we first started Whatnot.
Anyway, whatever, however much it come off, then take our $4 off. We know we didn't make a whole lot on it, but I don't know. We had a good time on the Whatnot show, passed along some good deals, and picked up some followers. So that's our thing. And I think one person bought all these. So kind of the same deal. They got a Columbia PFG hat. We probably might have made a couple of dollars on it after the fees. A nice Mitchell & Ness Penguins hat, and
that one sold for $20 and we paid $10. So
yeah, so we made a little bit on it, and then a Quicksilver hat. We did sell that one pretty cheap, I remember. But again,
whenever we went to go delist the hats this morning, we found the Quicksilver wasn't even listed anymore. Actually, there's another one in the box.
Oh, really? So we need to list one. And I don't know if y'all run into that on your eBay and stuff, but over time, stuff just gets not listed no more. And we try to go through occasionally. We'll pick a box or something of a tote or tub or something of inventory and try to go through it, but it doesn't.
Speaking of not listed, those two weren't listed.
Yeah, see, same thing. These sold again on Whatnot, and we found this one to not be listed anywhere, and we found this one to not be listed anywhere. So I don't know. I'm glad we grabbed what we do. We just get a box of our inventory when we do our Whatnot shows and just start going through it. So we fortunately grabbed a good box that didn't have, it's got something fuzzies on it. We'll get those off before we ship them away. But anyway, a couple of Bulls hats, a Hawks and a Bulls, a Red Sox. I'm trying to hold them up here. A Red Sox. And this same person bought 3 of those same Yankees hats we were talking about at $9 each. And one of the UNC hats, just like a different color, just like the one we just showed you from Poshmark, but this one's more of a bronzy color. They bought that one. And then, honestly, we do these hats. We got these in a big pallet buy, and we got like almost nothing in them. And we run these on the show at $1, and we still make money. Because I don't know, because we just do. You would think we would at $1, but we have so many that we got in this big pallet buy. And same here. And sometimes, like when you're on Whatnot, we'll start at $1 and they'll end up selling for $4 or $5, depending on how many people we have in there. But I don't know. I think these actually did sell for $1.
Mm-hmm.
But we're glad because we have
so many.
probably at least 100 of each of them. I'm not kidding. You need one? Let us know. Let us know. Yeah, so that's all. So I don't know. It's okay. We had a pretty strong day at the store. So I don't know. We made grocery money for another day. Nothing like ramen noodles.
We really do eat salads most nights.
These are good salads too. They're good. I like salads. What else you got? Do what you love. Got any other tips for them?
Check your inventories.
Yes, we find it all the time. We talked about it. We just don't have time in our days. But if you're a seller on eBay and have any significant amount of inventory, it would honestly serve you well to go through and check it from time to time. We should build some sort of cadence into our routine to work through the inventory, but our days are full. I mean, we get up, we start our days about 5:30 in the morning, not in the evening, 5:30 in the morning, and between having the store open 10 to 5, getting eBay listings done, cross listing to the other platforms, working a whatnot show in, putting the inventory away. I don't know. We usually work till about 7 o'clock, at least at night.
We were going through inventory, and we haven't marked over there the bins that we went through. But then our store is now open 6 days a week, so that takes a day away from us being here. So it's just,
Our store is in Myrtle. We're in Myrtle Beach, and it's down by right down by the ocean, just across the road, just across the other side of 17 highway, and down by the campground. So during the summer, kind of the season, if you will, we open 6 days a week, and in the off season, 5 days a week. So right now we're in the 6 day a week mode, and yeah.
I don't know if I realized, and I should have, how much it would take away from the things that we did on Mondays. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it takes time. So if you're ever thinking about doing a brick and mortar retail store, it takes time. Just pricing, organizing. When we first started the store, it'd be like, okay, while we're there, I'll just, when we're not busy, I'll just do listings and, have pictures on my phone and make listings. And sometimes can do a few of those. Mm-hmm. But it seems like, and we're not complaining about this, we're thankful for it, but there's always just enough traffic coming through that by the time you get ready to start making a listing, somebody comes in, or so it's always kind of like that. And again, we're thankful for that. Don't hear me say that's not a complaint, that's a thankfulness, but it has kind of altered how I initially thought it might work for us. And but anyway, we love the store. We sell a lot of records there, which we both have you have a passion for that?
I do.
I do too. We love to sell records, vinyl records. It's just our thing. There's a lot of other stuff there too. So we love the store, and I've said that at least a dozen times in the last 15 seconds. So I'm shutting up.
If y'all know anyone that's trying to sell records, you send them our way.
We're always buying record collections. If anybody has a record collection, shipping it, no issue, whatever. Leave us a comment. We buy. We try to pay good too if we can, based on what it is and all that. And we also collect, so sometimes we can drop stuff into our collection that we don't have, that we want. Okay, that was a public service announcement. Thank you all so much for hanging out.
Thank you. Y'all
Really
great day.
appreciate it. Have